Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
You know,
If Scott were here, he would go, hello.
but Scott's
There we
not
go.
here.
That was our Scott impression.
He's not here.
Give us all the dollars for our impression skills.
So one thing that I'm going to have to point out about Aragwen, and we're starting early, is that she created the overlay that you can see right now. And I thought you chopped your hair off completely.
Like it's just all gone.
Yep. You decide to, like, entirely bald, or
No,
Like
like a cute
Pixie.
little, like a Carrie Mulligan kind of thing.
So Aragwen created this overlay, and one of the
I know
things
who
that she
that is.
did, which I really appreciate, is that she left all the layers in and sent the actual file. Because it means that I can very easily create Sophia and Patches overlays and just take Scott out.
Delete him. Delete, delete, delete.
well, yes, but if any of us happens to die and needs a character name change, it doesn't mean Aragwen has to go back and recreate it. We can save her the effort.
we can make a Sparky overlay. That'll be my next character.
Sparky,
Sparky.
denizen of the Spark,
Yep.
Sparks.
I don't know how comfortable I am with you.
Sparky.
There we go. I demand Scott.
Hey!
Yes, now.
Can't just subscribe and get him, but it's worth a try all the
Scott
same.
will return next episode. Sorry, there's a delay between, the Twitch payout, so, we aren't going to do anything until the dollars in the fucking bit. No.
But once the dollars get deposited, we
So-
can guarantee Scott will be.
Ashley's got to work on a school project like the entire rest of my weekend. So she came here to drop bits and say hi.
Hello, good luck with the project and interrupting biddies. Hot. Yes, making it rain. Thank you, guys. Good luck with the project, Ashley. I believe in you.
I love the overstretching that you guys are doing there.
Since I have absurdly long arms,
Meanwhile,
they
I'm
always
like,
look like
I
like
should
a
be
long
stretching
tail.
my forearm muscles now that they're mostly healed. New
And then-
bruises are appearing every few days, but it's all good.
I'm also not out of bits yet. There you go. What I actually find interesting is that when I reached forward, I was literally grabbing onto the focus of my webcam and then pulling it back to my face.
Nice.
You were pulling focus.
Exactly.
Nice.
I don't always like to pull focus, but when I do.
I pull it. Good.
Anyway, we have said hello to one of our industrious moderators, but we also have echoes through song. Captain Daff is in. Pukajutsu, I hear this is where you cheer all your bits. It is. It is. We just have bits everywhere. Onyx Path can't stick around for long. I just wanted to point out that if you like Changeling-ish things, Changeling the Lost 2nd Edition should be launching on Kickstarter on Tuesday.
Fancy.
I'm covered in bits. What?
When Scott's away, the bits will play.
I think Kate and I are going to try to be totally synchronized for the entire stream.
Even though we're going to be taking turns in our streams, we're definitely going to be mimicking each other the whole time.
So Captain Daff says that he's been notably less industrious, but high anyway. So I have an admission to make. I really need to make it so that whenever I pause the music, it plays that record scratch. When Scott is gone, the bits pile on. There you go, Pukajutsu.
Nice.
There you go, you win. So when we made our recording of episode 9, the recording cut out the first part of the stream, which meant we cut out Captain Daff's recap. Now, this is my fault. This is not, I can't blame it on OBS. I can't blame it on Twitch. I can't blame it on Liz. I tried to blame it on Scott, but it just didn't take. It's my fault. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play it now in an actual recording so that at least if somebody is watching through, they will catch that recap anyway. So we're going to hear it again. So for all of you who have not heard it, tough shit. Tough shit.
Last time on Changeling. Fowler tries to drive a wedge between the freeholders and gives Braum her room number. Sophia specs Fowler's credentials as suspect and cross-checks Zista's files. Patches secures even littler one in her loft, checking for bugs. Kyoko extracts an oath from Braum. Claude packs personalised excursion kits. Patches tries to get a hold of Duke Granville. Sophia plans to meet with Marcus for information. Braum leaves a message for his ex-wife. Patches trains her dragon. Marcus waits at Grumpy's and wants something from Zista's workshop in trade. Patches declines and offers to do him a favour instead. She agrees to leave a small spider inside Heart's Light. Marcus tells them Zista's been seen daily in New Orleans, but privately warns Braum off. On their way back to Patches, some kids in a Cluricon waltz into Grumpy's, shank Marcus, then carry his body out. Our heroes studiously ignore all of this while standing out in the middle of the street. The Cluricon walks right up to them, lays his chimerical dagger on the ground, and says he's here on Zista's behalf. Can Pork be trusted any more than Marcus? Are the freeholders heading down to Easy Whiskers anytime soon? And how cute are the Halloween Overwatch skins this year? Find out on Changeling now.
What?
And I checked. I looked every 5 seconds to make sure that stop recording button was still highlighted.
Perfect. And so that was the recap for 2 episodes ago.
Mhm.
Yes.
And so basically, in a nutshell, what happened during Samhain.
We spoke to Park, and he turned out to be legit. Like, we all read his intentions and sensed his motives.
Patches hates him anyway, but that's all right.
Oh, you know, he's a little rough and tumble. But yeah, he's actually seems to be a good guy.
And we had a little intimate gathering for Samhain, and Incisor got moody, and Braum took his kid out trick-or-treating, and everyone dressed up in awesome costumes. Then we decided to prank Kenwin. So Marnie, Patches, Sophia, and Porig went out to prank him, to go to the hotel where he stays and fuck up his shit.
For some reason, I thought that Talus had joined us.
I thought so
I guess
too, but he's not on the list.
Alice did join you.
Okay. He was joining us earlier, and he was showing me his arm, and I was super hyped and nerding out over
Yes,
it.
he was telling you about how he lost his arm, actually.
Yes, well, that, but also he let me look at it. And so I may have been paying attention to how he lost it.
Oh, wait, he did join us.
Yes, he did join you.
Oh, he did? Okay.
He did.
I see. Why did I not write it down? Damn it, Liz.
Well, I'll tell you what we don't have, though, is that we don't have the answer to the question that was posted a while ago as to which one of you is which. So I'm going to throw up a poll, as I did the last time. And this poll is, because we know that there are 2 options. There's either in Kyoko's bed, next to 3 cold mugs of tea. And then there's also on the silver path. And I'm going to ask, where did Sophia end up? Because it's one of those 2.
And by elimination, that Patches will have ended up in the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a way of phrasing it so that people can actually vote properly.
You know, it's the 3 cold mugs of tea that throws me off. Sophia would never leave a tea undrunk.
Unless she was drunk.
Oh, she still loves her tea.
Yeah, she was.
Lady loves
her
her
mouth
tea.
was otherwise occupied.
Damn, woman!
So people did successfully guess where Braum ended up last time. They guessed that he was in a hotel room surrounded by manila envelopes. And we'll see whether people are correct this time around.
I've been thinking about it, but I still feel wildly unprepared no matter where I've ended up.
Oh my god, yeah, no matter what, shit's going down. It's gonna be terrible.
Oh, that's good. I feel like that's how I should be waking up after Samhain. I shouldn't be like, oh, I got this. It's fine. I know what I'm doing.
You should feel just a little bit
be like,
terrified.
oh, yeah. What the fuck did happen last night? How did I end up here?
It's very Dude, Where's My Car? Dude. I still love that movie. I don't really remember much except, dude, where's my car? Where's your car, dude? where's my car? Where's your car, dude?
Which was basically summed up in all of the previews, so I never had to watch it.
Yeah.
I remember it was still in the era of VHSs. I remember seeing the posters in the video store that I frequented.
Yep.
2 movies for $2 for 2 days. Video Vision. Hype. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Patches
close.
should be on the Silver Path and Zero Gray Mare. That would make
my
me,
god, yes.
I would love to
That's
watch
exactly it. I'm terrified that that's the case. Dude, where's my Patches? Fucking lost on the Silver Path, I swear.
Well, people think that Sophia's on the Silver Path by a comfortable margin.
So comfortable.
Maybe because I think that Kyoko's bed is too predictable, too samey. Like,
Samey.
Sophia actually like have repeat encounters. Like, is she that pedestrian?
I don't know if whoa. God damn. Fuck. So what are you implying here?
That Sophia is above doing anything that commoners do.
What, like sleep with the same person twice?
Yeah, that's too normal. She's too beautiful for monogamy.
What? Okay.
I don't know.
We're learning a lot today.
Kate does not actually believe these things. Warning, like disclaimer.
You're gonna get a smack from Aragorn in 3, 2, 1. Of like hand just comes out of the webcam.
Like a flurry of feathers, just like, you know, like a glitter cannon, but of feathers.
Beautiful for monogamy.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
Yeah.
Play
Marriage
it
is for uggos.
All right. I've always said it, but no, I don't believe that.
Don't make me throw up my wine.
There's so much of it.
Ella already knocked over a glass of Crown Royal yesterday. It was very upsetting.
So we're going to be, even though the two of you are in separate locations, we are going to be running you simultaneously. One thing that I will point out is that should you get to the point where you meet up with Braum, your story stops.
So I will avoid it at all costs.
I'm not quoting that. So that's just so that you know. And there's nothing against you guys deciding that that's where you end up. But it is a thing. So, are we ready?
Yes.
Which one of you wants to go first?
I think you've earned the right.
How? Okay.
I vote Kate.
Well, you know, the funny thing is for me is that if you vote someone else, it means you voted yourself.
Yep.
Oh.
Just like with farts. It's the same thing.
Then there's the two of us. So even if I vote for myself or for her, it still counts for me. So we each vote for ourselves? Chat, you decide.
Sophia, the first thing that you realize when you wake up is that you are enveloped in what must be very comfortable sheets, very soft, and we're talking a percale envelope. It is one of the best sleeps you would have ever experienced. And yet, when you open your eyes, you see nothing. And as previously discussed, Drake, Sophia doesn't do the walk of shame. She does the stride of pride.
Yes. It's never a walk of shame. Never.
Also, she doesn't walk, she cabs. No, I'm kidding.
To the curb. She has to walk to the curb.
No.
Stride of pride. I like it.
Well, I'm going to sit up and try to get a feel for where I am.
When you sit up, you feel the sheets are over your own head, almost as if you've been twisted into them.
I'm going to try to disentangle myself from the very comfortable sheets.
When you disentangle yourself, you find yourself in Kyoko's room. At least you assume it should be Kyoko's room. There's a sewing machine with various bits and bobs next to it. There's a closet, a mannequin that's close to it. You are in the Spark. You can see a window that looks out, is looking out over Westmount, as you would have expected. And there's a few things that you note. First is that the sheets that you are sleeping in are immaculate. As in, they've been ironed, possibly even, the moment you got slipped into them. Or maybe it's that she don't wrinkle sheets when they lie down. The second is that you have 3 separate mugs, all of them with various video game motifs next to you on the nightstand. All 3 of them contain tea. None of the teas are the same, and all of them are room temperature. And the third thing that you notice is that you can hear a shower running in the bathroom adjacent. The door is open to the bathroom, but you can't see inside.
Just gonna surreptitiously look down and see if I'm still in my costume from the night before.
You are not in your costume, but you are fully clothed.
Is it my clothes?
Yes.
Cool.
But not night clothes.
Okay, so looking at that, I can figure out that after we left, some point between when we left with the intention of pranking Kenwyn, I returned, went to my room, changed clothes, and then came back here. I will get up and go to a mirror, if there is a mirror in the room.
There's a mirror in the bathroom.
No, I don't want to go in the bathroom.
There is, however, a mirror that's hanging on the door.
I'm going to just go over there and tiny.
So if by tidying you mean you raise your hands and fuss with things that don't need to be fussed with, and yet somehow it makes you feel better anyway?
Yes. All right.
You feel clean.
Okay. I guess. No, I don't want to leave. That would be rude. That would be rude. So I'm just going to perch on the bed, pick up one of the mugs of tea, smell it, feel that it's, too cold, and put it back.
The mug that you smell is jasmine.
So it's not one of my teas, probably. It's a different kind of tea.
It's okay, not too late to change your mind, John.
That would be amazing.
Doesn't have to be a yacht.
Oh, God damn it.
What is the name of his motorcycle? The Duke's motorcycle?
Well, I'm just going to sit because I don't feel comfortable just leaving.
So I'll have you roll wits alertness, please, at a difficulty of 6.
Ooh, diff 6. Rip. Oh, that's a fail because I got a 1 and a 6.
But not a botch.
Not a botch, just a fail.
Okay. 5 minutes go by. Nothing changes.
I'm gonna see if there's any reading materials out in the open. I'm not gonna go poking through her stuff.
So there is a laptop computer.
No.
There are some sewing patterns.
Oh, if the sewing patterns are out, I am gonna look at the sewing patterns.
So the sewing patterns are for various different cosplay things. You notice that there's a pattern for a representation of a. Actually, how familiar is Sophia with video games? She doesn't really have all that much in terms of computers.
Familiar.
So various different character names that you don't recognize pop out at you, but the outfits look nice.
Are they McLean's brands with the Yayahan cosplay line?
No.
Sorry. I've been looking up cosplay patterns.
Maybe Kyoko made these herself?
Probably.
Well, you know what? I'm going to go over to the door of the bathroom. Liz has a great track record with going into bathroom doors that are slightly ajar. I'm just going to lightly knock on the door.
So this door is wide open.
I'm still going to knock on the door or the door frame.
No answer.
Hello? Kyoko? Louder. Still nothing? All right, I'm gonna go in.
When you go in, you see that the shower is running, and may have been running all night, for all you know. Lying down inside the bathtub is Kenwyn. He has a blindfold on, and his hands and ankles have been bound.
Oh no! And I'm gonna back out of the bathroom.
Yep.
Back up. I want to go to the exhaust and just see if anyone is there.
Okay.
Oh, God damn. Yes, it's so perfect.
I love it.
I don't even turn off the shower.
Yeah, I like. As he was saying it, I was like, oh, it's probably not her. Who is it?
I thought it was
Wasn't
going to be
expecting that.
Incisor. I thought it was going to be Incisor passed out in the bathtub.
No.
Patches. You are also enveloped in what seems to be some of the softest sheets you've ever been enveloped by. And yet when you open your eyes, you also can't see anything.
Take a moment to enjoy.
You
the
can,
comfort.
however, hear breathing next to you.
Yeah, take a moment to enjoy the comfort. Then take a breath. Get ready to face the morning and pull the sheets off my head.
So when you reach up and you put your hand up over the sheet, it doesn't feel quite the same. It feels a bit leathery. When you pull it down, you realize that you're lying down on top of a dragon's wing. The other wing has been folded over you, and next to you, seemingly asleep, is Little One, who seems to have protected you, especially considering that right now you're standing upon ground shimmering argent. And around you, instead of seeing the comfortable confines of your bedroom, or even a workshop, or an office that you may have spent extra time in, you can see an orchard. An orchard that stretches over and over and over hills. Just imagine the desktop for Windows XP, and then replace the grass with trees.
Yep.
The sky is just bursting forth with a sunrise giving very, very vivid hues of orange and purple. You're dressed in exactly what you were wearing when you left the freehold the day before, and carrying everything that you would have been carrying at that time.
I'm going to, despite having seemingly managed to sleep where I was, find some form of handhold or foothold or sit down in a way that I feel more secure.
You can lean against a tree.
Oh, I'm not in the air?
No.
Oh, I totally thought I was in the air. Okay.
No, you're lying down on the ground.
Okay.
However, it was comfortable because you were lying down sandwiched between Little One's wings.
So the argent below me, like as in it's
like a silver ground.
I assumed I was standing on another dragon.
No.
Okay.
This is a silver path.
Yeah, apparently. Okay.
Am I a meditation tape? Is that
Sorry, what?
Is that
John?
my purpose?
Oh, apparently.
We just need to pull that audio from his description and
Yeah.
just play it on repeat when we're all trying to sleep. Yeah.
Okay. So I was totally picturing something else. So I'm on silver ground. I'm surrounded by a bunch of trees. I'm with a Little One. That's it. Not with another dragon.
No.
Okay. Cool. Rewind my brain. Having no grammar, would I still have a sense that I'm probably in the dreaming, considering the silver ground?
It's a reasonable assumption to make.
Okay.
You certainly aren't in any place that you could conceive of on Earth.
Cool. I'm going to have many regrets over my choice of outfit last night, considering that I'm no longer in Montreal on Halloween or the day after Halloween.
What are you wearing again?
Basically a version of the Harley Quinn outfit from
Nice.
Suicide Squad. Yeah.
Yes.
So like, ripped crop top with like she's
Tiny
wearing
little
jeans.
shorts.
She's wearing jeans, like knee-length jeans,
Right.
but still over fishnets with like, a baseball bat and shit. She's like, she can hold her own because she's probably got her gun on her and she's got her tools and stuff, but still not the most like normal person clothes to be wearing. Doesn't matter, I'm in the dreaming, but still. I'm gonna look around, try to see if there's anything other than trees in any direction.
You can tell that the silver ground that you're on is a pathway that stretches in two different directions. One over the crest of a hill, and the other one seems to be heading down towards what looks more like a cave.
You are on a path. Your options are up the hill or down into the cave.
Or Dennis.
I feel like I'm playing a text adventure and this is amazing.
The dragon is still asleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to just not go too far, like 5-10 feet in either direction, and see if I can't find any indication of which direction we may have come from.
Alright. You have no gray mare, but I will let you roll Perception Survival.
I haven't done that.
I thought you had none.
I was like, I should have some of that. Which column is it in? I have not used this yet. What's the diff?
We're going to make that 7 on the difficulty.
2 successes.
Okay. It seems that there are, as you're looking through, tiny indications of footsteps that have led from the cave as opposed to the hill.
How far am I from like the rise? What seems like the top of the hill?
To your eyes, it looks like it's probably about 100 meters.
I'm gonna bend down and scoop up little one as gently as I can, as not to like necessarily have to wake her up. And if successful, then I'm going to try to walk to the top of the hill.
When you reach the top of the hill, it's clear it's not a hill at all, but a cliff. Looking below you, I wonder if there's an image of that. Let's see if I can...
Is it the Cliffs of Moher? Or Moher, or I'm sure I'm butchering that pronunciation, but I'm... Let me see if I can find
We
it.
need to see John's face anyway.
Let's see.
Burning the countryside. There's lots of trees for him to burnate.
Oh, thanks, Crosshair.
Oh, you and your
Birdie.
burninations.
I think that's the most beautiful, like, fucking thing you've ever seen in your life.
That's a beautiful black square.
Look at this. That is a sheer drop.
Beautiful from wherever this camera is, because you're not standing on the edge looking down. That's beautiful. Were you there?
Yeah, that's one of the places I saw.
Very cool.
Nope, that's not where I want to be.
Cliffs of Mulder.
Yeah, it's definitely the Cliffs of Moher.
Come on, Matt Royal. Don't let me down here.
Ooh.
So,
More cliffs.
I'm seeing if I can find the
Lookout?
yeah, the lookout point.
But not like the car park lookout. Is it the car park lookout or the one for like normal people?
Oh, there it is. I found it.
Cool.
I hope. There we go. So
That's a good Googling. Liz, you definitely have some dots in computer. I'm like,
There's
Sophia.
there's a reason why I find all the LARPs articles before everyone else.
So I am going to show you this image.
Fucking best at this, Liz. If I ever need to Google something. She put in like 3 or 4 more words than I ever would have, because for some reason I would just be like, nah. So, nope.
So this image here, this is on a mountain, and looking out over it is the rest of Montreal. This is what you see when you look below the cliff, only from a much sharper angle up.
Are you going to drop a link for us?
I mean, I suppose if you really want me to.
Oh, just because we can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Like I care.
I found this cliff.
So is it, am I overlooking? Thank you.
Oh.
Oh, dang it. Formatting. Doop. Oh, you dropped it into our chat. I see, but
It's all right.
So, am I overlooking the city, or is it just a similar?
It looks like you're overlooking the city, but from much, much, much higher than it should be. And the city itself looks like it is at night, despite the fact that it feels like a sunrise. The streets are lit with that kind of neon flare of a time-lapse photograph of red and white.
You're super zoomed in.
It's okay. I'm sure we know what it looks like, right?
Yeah. So it's the one that pedestrians go to.
I mean, I'm using that as an example. It's not specifically that.
Okay, sorry. I'll just try to click it here because it wasn't working there.
Cool.
So I'm quite high up.
The cliff looks like it's about 500 meters up.
Huh.
And the the silver path that you're on, Yellow Brick Road, the silver path that you're on, stretches out across the sky in a glittering, hanging mass of clouds. But in the meantime...
Yeah.
In the exhaust, there's a vat of coffee sitting on the bar, bigger than almost any that you've ever seen. And it's piping hot. You can tell by the fact that it's just steaming out the top, as if somebody isn't even bothering to seal it. And it's tapped like a keg, not like one of those tiny little like for a carafe, but it's got like a full-on spigot. And the mugs that are lined up next to it are disposable, but they look like they can hold about 1 liter each.
Is there no other option? There's no smaller cup.
Well, there are smaller cups that are like behind the bar and stuff, but those are the cups that are left out.
All right, I'll fill one of the I won't fill it. I'll put like, a normal size coffee cup in it. So I'll just look kind of strange drinking out of it for now. And I'm just going to look around to see if anyone else is in the exhaust.
Not that you can see. You can still hear, however, the shower going.
Claude? Talus? Anyone?
And then a gloved hand just over the top of the bar, and Incisor pulls herself up over it. And she looks ill as she just hacks up out into a napkin what looks like clothing. And she looks up. That's much better. What?
Take one more look around to see if there is anybody else, knowing that there isn't. She hates me.
I think you hate her.
I think she hates me, and Sophia maybe hates her because of that.
What the fuck are you looking at? Is that coffee? And she grabs...
Drink up, you're gonna need it.
She grabs one of the cups, and instead of using the spigot, she just lifts up and dunks it up at the top and pulls it up. And her glove just has all the coffee just rolls off it. She's wearing an industrial-sized latex glove and just opens her mouth. And you know how, like, when you open your jaw, your head can tilt back, like...
Nah.
Now imagine her head going back another extra few degrees as her mouth just opens way too wide, and she just pours the coffee down, and it doesn't even make a sound as it goes down her throat. It just disappears. Oh, sorry. And she pulls the, like, saliva-infused ripped cloth off the bar and just drops it into a garbage can.
Oh. We have a situation. And I need your help.
Oh, I see. You need my help. I get it. I understand. What do you want?
Come with me.
You offered me that back at Pennan's, and I refused then.
Incisor!
Yes?
This is really not the time.
And she looks around and, not seeing any clocks, looks at her wrist, and not seeing any watch, looks at Sophia's wrist, and I don't even know what time it is.
Just please.
Okay. All right. And she walks around from behind the bar, and she's wearing those gloves, and the rest of her body is a hazmat suit.
She's equipped for the job, at least.
Well, I'm going to lead the way to Kyoko's room while making a motion of...
I know the two of you donked. It's not a big... And then she looks inside the room and sees into the bathroom and... Oh. This is the part where you tell me it's not what it looks like.
I don't know what happened. We left. We were just gonna put something disgusting in his hotel room, I guess. I don't know. And then I woke up, and there was no one except him, like that, in the bathtub. And I don't know what to do.
Is he conscious?
He's unconscious.
Is he dead?
No.
She walks into the bathroom.
And I don't want him to be dead.
The fuck uses question block soap dispensers? What a fucking jerk. And then she reaches down and she puts her fingers alongside Kenwin's neck and then sighs. Well, he's still alive. What'd you do to him? Never mind. You don't know. And she grabs him by the wrists, which are tied together with a zip tie, and just pulls and lifts his body out. He is wearing thoroughly soaked boxer shorts and an undershirt, but that's it.
Oh my god. We have to... We have to get him back to his room.
Before he wakes up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He didn't leave his pants anywhere?
I don't know. I can't... I'm like, start like kind of looking around.
So she drops Kenwin back into the tub and he just slides And she turns around and she pulls off one of the gloves. And then she takes her hand and she puts it firmly, not tightly, but firmly on Sophia's shoulder. Do you want this to be fixed?
Well, it depends what you mean by fixed.
So you can stay with me and not panic, and we can get this sorted out. Or you can lose your head, at which point I'll just take care of it myself, my way, and you won't have to ask any questions.
No.
All right.
I can help.
Then take one very deep breath, my lady, and we'll figure this out. All right. Were you dressed like that when you got back?
I don't know.
When you woke up, were you dressed like this or were you dressed like this? Okay. So we can reasonably assume that at least you didn't make the biggest mistake that you've made in the past, I don't know, 48 hours. She reaches down and she pulls open his eyelids so that she can look at his eyes. And then, do you have any idea what this means? I'm not a doctor. I've just seen them do this on TV like a lot.
I'm pretty sure I can cast Spring and wake him up when the time comes. But for now, we should get him back to the hotel.
Okay.
It's easier to move him like this, right?
But how are we going to get in? Do we know what room he's in? And how are we going to get him into that room?
Well, somehow we found out last night. So we'll just have to do it again.
Okay. All right. So she grabs him and pulls him up and hauls him over her shoulder, and he starts walking out. She starts walking out of the room. Could you grab a towel and turn the shower off? And just, it's all over the floor. And then just at that moment, Claude walks past the office. He's wrapped up in a bed sheet. And he looks up, turns, my lady, oh no. What did we do last night?
Claude, I don't know. But we need to get him back to the Four Seasons. We need to put him in his room. And then wake him up and run away and pretend that none of this ever happened. Right?
Okay, so I'm going to go drown myself in coffee. I'll be right back.
There's no coffee, Claude. It's all gone.
He's gone? You're such a bitch, you know that? Just like, seriously. And he goes and he walks right into the kitchen. And then he comes back out and he's holding just a bag of coffee beans, chocolate-covered coffee beans. And he pops like 4 of them in his mouth. All right. I'll go get the van. What, doesn't everybody have a nondescript white van?
I'm just really relieved I don't have to do this by myself.
Lady Sophia, in what universe do you ever have to do anything by yourself?
That actually, like, kind of strikes her. She knows he's not saying it to be mean, but she's like, oh, I am useless. Like, she has a little moment of that.
Here I was like, oh, everyone volunteers to help you because you're so pretty.
Yeah. And she's like, you're right, I've never had to do anything by myself. Oh. God. Sorry, everyone.
All right. He needs clothes. You have my permission. Go break into Talus's room and take it. He's not here. I've already checked. Just take some clothes of his and just throw them on him, and I'll go get the van. It'll be out front in about 5 minutes.
Wait. Talus went with us to the hotel, and so did Patches. So did Marnie.
Yes, I don't know where any of them are. As near as I can tell, the only people who are here right now are you, me, and Sizer. This fuck up, and
Oh my god. Okay, we'll deal with this, and then we'll find everyone.
They'll come back. They always do. It's the morning after Samhain. Everything gets a little crazy. I wouldn't worry. We just have to make sure that, he doesn't realize that we kidnapped him, and... Yeah. You've got it. All right.
Okay. Clothes from Talus's room.
Yes.
I can do that. Okay, I can do that. And I'm going to start going up in the direction of Talus's
poor
room.
thing.
You can do this.
When you get to Talus's room, the door is ajar.
Oh, the door.
It's Spartan, to say the least. There aren't very many decorations or furnishings. There's a bed, a desk, a chair, an armoire, and a guitar lying against the wall.
I'm going to open the armoire.
Various different kinds of clothes. There's a suit that would probably fit him.
But if the suit looks expensive, I would feel bad taking it.
There's other
Kenway's
clothes. Shirt and pants are enough.
All right, I'll just take a shirt and pants. Make sure they're color coordinated because it's still Sophia.
Sophia, as you gather clothing from someone who isn't present to put it on someone who they don't belong to, Patches, the bundle in your arms starts to squirm a little bit.
I'm gonna try to pet her to calm her down. Hi. That's probably why you've lived this long. I'm gonna try to push her then up onto my shoulder and see if she'll perch there on my back or around my shoulders.
Yeah, she wouldn't fit on one shoulder, but she could fit on both.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna head back down the hill towards the cave. Baseball bat in my left arm, ready to draw my weapon if I need to.
You see the dragon looks up at the sky.
I look up too. What do you see up there? Have a look where she's looking.
It's just sky.
Continue heading towards the cave. I can't fly. I don't know if you figured it out last night. I don't remember. Seems like you can't talk here either. Not in my language.
You feel pressure on your shoulders, and then you can feel her wings start to push and push. And then she leaps off your shoulders and manages to hover for about a second and a half before...
I'm gonna try to catch her and put her back on my shoulders. Cool. You're gonna have to practice that, but maybe just stay here for now. Like, pat her shoulders and try to like put a little bit of pressure downwards on her to like indicate like stay down for now. Still heading more or less towards the cave. It's okay, you'll learn.
When you reach the cave, you can see that there's still a swirling portal inside.
Can I see anything on the other side of the portal?
No. But it feels portal-like.
Yep. Is there anything other than Greymare that I can use to try to get a sense of what the heck it might be?
Beyond?
Portal. Yeah. Do you remember us coming through this? Do you remember us coming out from the cliff? Oh! I was kind of expecting you to just make the same noise. We came from the portal? This is amazing. You are the best. I'm going to find some premium milk for you when we get back.
So premium.
So premium.
So creamy.
So I'm going to sort of like put my hand on like her on my shoulders and like I'm gonna dip my left pinky. No, I'm gonna dip the tip of my baseball bat through the portal.
So
Pull it back.
when it
Yeah.
feels like you're pushing past a membrane when you poke your bat through,
Yeah.
but then it goes relatively smoothly once you're past that first initial bit of resistance.
And then I pull it back. Is it still a bat? Hasn't like burned off. Melted?
It's still a bat. Oh, it would have been tempting to just be like, and it's on fire. It's a portal to hell.
Dump it in the ground, stamp on it. Stick my pinky through. Same thing.
When you stick your pinky out, the air feels warmer.
But not like it's on fire warmer.
No, like
Cool.
comfortable room temperature warm. It might be a little chilly here.
All right. Let's do this. We're gonna step through the portal.
Yes.
When you step through the portal,
I am in the upside down. I cower in
you're
fear.
by the change dispenser inside Alexis Neon Mall. This is a mall that's connected to the building where the Spark is
yeah.
located by a tunnel.
Right, yes. You are telling that to the chat. Do I know if little one would be invisible or look like a different animal or what would probably be up to
You know what
normal
would be a
people?
great way to find out is if you had
Yeah.
Greymare,
Yeah.
but you
Yeah.
don't. So you don't. However, little one doesn't seem perturbed.
Yeah. All right. So make a beeline towards the metro station and then take the path. Fuck
As you're
it.
walking through the
I'm
mall,
gonna stop and head towards the Tim Hortons. But yeah, go ahead.
as you're walking through, the mall has yet to wake up. It's still too
Yeah.
early in the day.
Are any of the shops open?
No.
Is
Some of the
metro
restaurants
open?
are.
So it's if the metro like grates are open, it's after 5:30.
Yes, the Metro grates are
I don't
open.
think
Just
they have grates anymore.
the
Mhm.
stores are not open because it's not 9 o'clock yet.
I head to the Tim Hortons. Want to get myself fucking coffee.
You would choose the Tim Hortons over the McDonald's in that place?
Definitely. The Tim Hortons, the McDonald's is upstairs and outside. The Tim Hortons is down.
No, you are at the change counters section. Oh no, wait, no, that is on the first. What, is that on the first floor?
I don't
No,
know where
it's on the
change
second
counters
floor.
You're talking about. I'm picturing the photo booth down by where Zeller's used to be.
No,
Where are
it's
you-
on the second floor of the mall. It's on the ground floor,
Okay, so
not the metro level. So the McDonald's is actually closer. and has better coffee, from what I understand.
Yeah,
they have
McDonald's
Tim
coffee's pretty
Hortons
good.
old coffee. They stole it. No, in that case, I'm probably gonna get myself a fucking Starbucks because I have hella dough.
There is a
Ripley, I
Starbucks.
guess.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So yeah, I'm gonna get myself an Americano and see if anyone's staring at my shoulders all weird.
Perception alertness.
Oh. If the diff is 8 or more, or less rather, I have 2 successes.
Difficulty is 6.
Yeah.
Kung Fu Fenris seems to have perhaps had a time change issue.
Yeah. We
Would be my
forgot
guess.
to sort of remind people about it. Our bad.
Captain Daft, then you haven't had Tim Hortons in a little while.
Yeah, unfortunately, McDonald's bought Tim Hortons' old brew, so now McDonald's coffee is actually good, halfway decent. And so yeah, do I sense that people are looking at my shoulders more than the rest of my outfit?
There is one person looking at your shoulders more than the rest of your outfit.
Do I recognize
little
this one
girl.
person? Yeah.
Who must be about 4 years old, sitting in a chair with a croissant in front of her as her mother idly taps away at a cell phone opposite her. And the girl is looking up and at the dragon, and she looks amused and interested. But no one else in the coffee shop sees it.
Cute.
I give her like a nod and a wink. And once I have my coffee and, making some polite chit chat with the employees over, ooh, I had a busy Halloween. I'm sorry you had to be here this morning. You get a chance to go out? And other such casual chit chat.
Yeah, I totally went out with my sister.
Nice.
We went to a party.
Nice. What were you dressed as?
Oh, I was dressed as a broke-ass college student, and she was dressed as a broke-ass bartender.
Ah, clever.
Yeah.
Meta. Super meta. I like it.
So,
All right.
what do you want?
An Americano.
Okay. And what's your name, hon?
Trisha.
Trisha. All right. It'll be right out.
Do I have my phone on me?
I thought you were asking her. Yes,
Yeah.
your phone is on you.
I checked the time.
It is 8:30 in the morning.
And do I have any missed calls or text messages?
Yes.
From?
You have 20 missed calls from Sophia.
Any text messages from her?
No.
Huh.
But you do have some voicemails.
I'm gonna check my log of calls and or text messages since since last night.
You just have calls from Sophia.
I'm going to sort of take a few steps back while they're preparing my coffee and listen to my voicemail.
Every single voicemail seems to be an audible recording of somebody carrying something heavy. But no words.
Not sure if carrying a heavy thing or
I'm
having
butt-dialed
sex
you.
and butt dialing me.
It's
By the
not
way,
sex.
I
It is
can
definitely not sex.
7. Next message, 7. Next message, 7. Next message, 7. You have no more new messages. Star. Pocket. Coffee. I'm gonna head down through the metro passage underground. Just feel like it's a little more subtle than walking out on the streets. Especially since it's a weekday and there might be high school kids and then adults being like, what's this grown-up doing dressed half nakedy? The fuck, Skandal.
So when you get your coffee, Paula is called for about 6 times.
Is it an Americano? I
Yeah.
say to the person. Great, thanks. Have a
Thanks,
good
Paula.
day."
At least it wasn't Packers. Yeah.
And you see little one jump off your shoulders and land close to those big milk containers that they have in Starbucks.
I'm going to accidentally drop my baseball bat exactly where little one is, and then scoop little one and the baseball bat up and leave my baseball bat on my shoulder and be like, oh yeah, I need some milk. Drop it on the counter, drop $5 on the counter, keep the change, take the milk,
The hell?
walk the fuck out. And head down to the metro level now, maybe this time.
Sophia,
Yes.
are you the one who dresses Kenwin?
Oh boy. I mean, I guess.
So in
Or
order
I'll
to do
help.
so, you're going to have to untie his arms and legs.
Oh dear. I'm hoping that Incisor or Claude will help.
Incisor's there.
Great.
Claude's gone. He's gonna get the van.
Yes, that's true. I guess we should.
Yeah, one sec. And she reaches into her pocket and she pulls out a massive switchblade and slices the bonds away from Kenwin.
Would you mind, Bretzner?
Where you at, Missy? Where you at?
Ow.
I don't even know. Oh, there she is.
That was fucking... It's Scott. He's asking what's happening. Oh, God.
She's like not moving. She's just standing there.
Here,
getting
I'll get
stressed.
her while they're doing the brief description.
Too loud.
Alright, well, she's in a place where she should, in theory, do no damage.
So...
Do some harm to do no harm. Let you click back in.
I'm in. Chaos, Scott. Scott, why'd you message us?
All
while we were
I
live?
see is like, is this?
Please, what is happening? Is this important?
I want to press the mute button. He won't see that I've muted it though, so it's not worth it. Nice.
All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna be putting the clothes on him.
So, after a couple of minutes, Incisor walks out, and she walks into the elevator, and she looks at Sophia as if kind of questioning whether she's going to come or not.
I'm gonna go with her.
So, as they take it down, Sophia is given a little bit of a wide berth, as if Incisor doesn't want to, like, stand too close to her carrying this unconscious she. So this is what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to walk through the lobby as if nothing is wrong, just quickly and without drawing too much attention to ourselves, but also not trying to look like we're being sketchy about it. Just act as if everything is normal.
Okay.
I mean, the other thing is that I could get you to follow about 10 paces behind me.
Whatever you think is best.
Well, who do you think they're going to look at? Me carrying some dude? Or you? And the door opens up and she starts walking through.
I'm gonna follow.
Are you following, like, next to her or following?
Well, we still need to get into the van, so.
Okay.
Figure, yeah. I'm just walking a little behind, but not 10 paces.
So instead of kind of like doing that turnaround and shoving open the door with her butt, Incisor just reaches out and she just places a front kick, just slamming the door open. And then you hear a "hey!" and she just ignores it and walks right out and dumps the guy into the back of the van. And closes the door.
Right, where do you want to sit?
Yeah, I'm going to sit in the back with this guy. You can sit up in the front.
Okay.
I hate chocolate-covered coffee beans. As
While
Claude's...
I'm in the van, I want to text. Well, does Braum have a cell phone? He does, right?
He has a dumb phone.
He has a shitty little phone.
He has a flip phone.
I'm going to text Braum.
Mm-hmm.
And just say, where are you? And I don't know. I guess the voicemails were left by accident before. So maybe I see a bunch of like unanswered.
It depends if you'd have to check your call log. You generally don't see like notifications for those things.
So I'm not seeing that. Oh hell, I'll just try. I'll text Patches.
How the hell did Scott tell you that, Aragorn?
I guess he Facebook messaged you.
Wait, Facebook messaged... Oh, did he just message me?
No, he messaged all of us with like generic Facebook, like, you know, in our group chat for this thing.
All right, we'll interrupt this. Please, what is happening? Is this important?
Yeah, so I thought he was just being silly.
Oh, you know what? He's responding to the link you posted, John.
Oh.
The Google Maps link. He had no idea what the context was, so he was like, what is this? What are you doing? Okay, I understand.
Okay.
Alright.
I really hope he wasn't panicked because I was like...
Yeah. Sending your current location. Quick, go to it. I'll explain later. Meet me at the pier at midnight. Well, yeah, so she's just going to be texting, sending texts to Braum and Patches and Marnie and Talus. And actually, she has Porg's info as well, because they exchanged information when they first met. So she's just going to text all of them and be like, I hope you're okay. Please contact me to let me know you're okay.
So you get an answer back from the following people as you drive forward to the Four Seasons. Pork says, doing okay. At me friends.
Cute.
Marnie does not answer you. Talus does not answer you. Who else was it?
Patches and Braum.
Patches, your cell phone goes off. You're in the tunnel towards Westmount Square.
Struggling coffee and milk. I jam the milk under my armpit and the baseball bat under my armpit, and I like pull my phone out. I'm just like, you know, T-Rex arms right now, and I'm like, what is the text say?
I hope you're okay. Please let me know.
I like tap on it with my nose. And then I tap the like speak with microphone with my nose. I'm fine. Heading back to the Spark. To like double check that it actually says what I wanted.
I'm fine. Head up the back to the Spark.
I'm just gonna try to call. at that.
Ding. Yeah, I'm in the tunnel. I might lose signal. I'm like 10 minutes away.
Okay, we're on our way to the Four Seasons.
Our guest is with me for some reason. She's not in my apartment.
Well, we have another guest that we need to worry about too.
Who?
Kenwyn ended up at the
I'm
Spark.
like casting my mind back. Do I have any flashes of
and
anything?
I have no idea how.
John, do I have any flashes of anything from last night involving him?
You seem to recall holding a piece of cloth and stretching it over his eyes.
Yeah, I don't have much, but that maybe we did that.
Oh, we did.
Can you
Look,
wait?
can we pick you up?
I'm literally in the tunnel. I'm like walking faster with my coffee.
Get up to street level.
Yeah, okay. I'll be at like the bank entrance on St. Catherine.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye.
I tell Claude where she is. Oh my God, we're bringing little one too.
Not enough hands for this.
Such a shit show, and I love it. Get in the van.
Like
with the dress.
Leave like the baseball bat under my armpit, still have my coffee, like take the milk carton out, like try to open it and like somehow fucking hold it up to the fucking dragon.
Day of my life. This stream is the greatest.
It's like T-Rex arms. I was just like, holy shit, she has so many things in her hands. Where do you store like a full cup of coffee, a liter of milk, and a baseball bat other than your arms and hands?
Yeah, that works.
All
right. Oof.
When you pick Patches up, there's room in the back of the van where Incisor is currently sitting on a bench with her foot resting lightly on top of Kenwyn, who's lying down on the ground.
This is fucking sweet. Whose fan is this? And I like flunk down the goddamn baseball bat that's been taking my time. And
How the hell do you think we get all the stuff that we need for your fucking parties?
Claude, please.
Thank you.
Please what?
Give Kenwyn a poke with my boot toe.
I'm so happy to see you.
Likewise.
What happened to you?
Pretty sure I was in the dreaming through where the
Fala.
milk. Where I saw Fala enter that time when we first met her and I followed her.
You were there?
And it's like being on the mountain at the overlook where the cars go, and there's usually a bunch of drunk people vomiting, which ruins the romance. But overlooking the Olympic Stadium. And so it was like that, but there was like this path made out of like metal or silver or something, but like floated in the sky. I swear to God I wasn't high. I'm pretty sure I'm not high. No, I'm pretty sure I'm not high. I'm pretty sure I was in the dreaming. And I have no idea why I had little one or brought her into the dreaming. Who the fuck knows what went on? What was your night like? I guess wet Kenwyn blindfold party.
I have no idea. I woke up in Kyoko's room. There was no one there. Kenwyn was in the bathroom in a running shower, and he was in his underwear, and he was tied up, and I don't know. This is not how I normally spend Samhain. This is
I would
ridiculous.
have no idea how to check if a dude's been sexually assaulted.
No, nothing. Sorry, I can't say nothing happened, but I'm almost positive nothing happened.
There's absolutely zero indication that it would. The other thing is that
no, like, bruising or anything.
there would have had to have been an extreme reversal of circumstances. Just because it's Samhain doesn't mean that you like hate fuck your enemy.
No, I'm just, this is Patches being like, there's a dude that was apparently naked in a shower and bounding
No,
gag.
He wasn't naked.
In his underwear.
I think our unseelie selves probably thought it would be funny. Maybe we thought we could dress him up in some kind of...
Well, we're at the Four
Yeah.
Seasons. So here's what we're going to do, yes? There's like a tarp
Not taking him.
in the back. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to wrap him up in a tarp.
No. Stop right there.
What?
I'm gonna bring my buddy back to his hotel room who was up all night partying. He passed out, he's had way too much to drink. Gonna ask the concierge if they have any ginger ale and can send some soup up to his room on his own fucking bill. I'm still in my fucking Halloween costume from last night. They're gonna fucking believe this shit, I'm sure. And be like, so sorry for the trouble. Can you please bring up some, like, crackers and ginger ale? Easy peasy. Totally fucking believable. We good with this plan?
I'm just saying that Incisor and Claude seem like they've done this before. I think they have.
And you
a
don't
little
think
more-
I haven't?
Have you done this before?
That's classified.
I could just
Fine.
eat him.
No.
He'd disappear,
Incisor.
and no one would ever
him.
see him again.
Mm-hmm.
No. If you're gonna do that, we could have just done it back at the Spark. But we're here now. We're gonna put him back in his room.
Come on, Kitty.
All right.
Because seriously, what the fuck were you gonna do with a tarp? Whoops,
I'm wearing a
just bring
hazmat
the-
suit. What the fuck do I know? I'm surprised I even have this. I look good in this. I'm keeping this.
Do so. Yeah, also very distracting. What are you gonna do? We're the hazmat cleanup crew. We're here to bring hazmat material, like hazardous materials, into your hotel.
Because
No.
you never dressed up as a hazmat chick, but I don't. Fine, you do it. And
Great.
what's your strength, Patches?
Cool.
He's kind of willowy. You can probably
I mean-
walk with him struggling a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna unblindfold him and untie him.
However,
Sorry,
you
Nick.
do remember at that point what his room number is.
Oh, thank
Sweet.
goodness.
You get the impression that his room number is 414.
Do I remember anything at all? Probably not.
You, however, Sophia,
Ooh.
remember very distinctly putting your hand over the button in the elevator that leads to your penthouse and not pushing it. As if you're trying to prevent somebody else from pushing it. It's not the same as Fala's room number, Aragorn. I haven't specified room numbers because I honestly don't give a shit. They're staying in different rooms in the hotel.
So honestly, are you guys okay with this plan? I mean, I don't know why I keep making the fucking plans. I'm a soldier, not a general.
Well, I clearly know nothing about
I thought you were an architect.
what to do.
Yes, but I'm also ex-military.
Kinky.
I, like, take a moment and swallow my coffee. If I was like, if I'd specified Navy, then there'd be the ropes which could connect to kinky, but like, what?
Whatever, is your problem now, and she picks up Kenwin and just dumps him onto Patches.
Great, she's your problem, and I dump the dragon into her lap.
A snack?
And no. And hand her the liter of milk. Also not a snack. For the dragon.
It's alright, I'd never eat you. Scratches underneath the dragon's chin.
She seems to understand English and, like, can answer questions. Like, she remembered which way we came from.
You getting smart on me?
She can, like, fly for, like, 3 seconds.
It's generous. It's like a second and a half.
And I'm being generous. I'm trying to, like, you know, boost her little ego.
Well, go on. Get out of here.
Okay, we're there. Great.
Will you both wait here for us?
But...
Oh, I'm going to.
Oh,
I'm talking to Incisor and Club.
I'm gonna...
Where the hell are we gonna go?
Do I have... I guess I have more than a grate, then, to get between the, two to the passenger seats? Like the front? Or is it
You
just
were
a
riding
grate?
in the back. There was no room
Yeah.
in the front seat.
So there's just a grate between the two
Yes.
spaces? Okay. Then I'll hop out the side door as opposed to the back. It's a little less sketchy. Which is on the passenger side, which is perfect. Help
I'm
me.
getting out too.
Yeah. All right, if you're gonna follow me, you're gonna help me carry him.
Fine.
Like, give her an arm. I try to take most of the weight, and we head in. Walk
Okay.
up to the front desk. Hi.
Yes, hi.
Our friend's staying at this hotel. I'm pretty sure he's in room 414. He got super drunk at the all-night Halloween party, hence my still being in my costume.
Do you have any identification?
I, like, start rifling through his clothes.
You don't, because it's Talus's clothes.
Yep. No?
Shouldn't he not be in a hospital?
I don't think yet. I think he's just, like, blackout drunk.
Yeah, that's alcohol poisoning. You should take him to a doctor.
Fuck. I just wanted to get him back to his room.
Well, without any identification, I'm afraid I can't let you in.
Great. I'll remember to mention this to your manager when he wakes up in the morning. Or in the afternoon, or whatever time he wakes up.
What?
Thanks for your help.
Roll
I'm
me.
gonna head towards the
Roll
elevators.
me manipulation, intimidation. Difficulty is 7.
This shirt is the worst for pinning
Only
things
one
through.
success.
Ma'am, it's a matter of security. I can't just let anyone into a room just because you say that he's there.
I totally get that, but I'm sure Google reviews won't care if I say that you were completely unhelpful when my friend was blackout drunk and you didn't try to help him.
I think Google reviews would care more if you rob somebody's room just because I let you in.
Great. You know, you don't have security that can join me to make sure that, you know, this is legit. Still, like, heading towards the elevator to press the button.
Listen. I know this might be a little inappropriate to say, but I mean, look at this face. Gesturing to Kenwin's face. I don't know about you, but if I worked here, I think I would remember this guy. And you seem like somebody who's worked here a long time. You certainly know the rules very well. Don't you think you've seen him maybe once or twice before?
Roll me charisma. Charisma, empathy.
Oh, good. Finally, a decent pool, Liz. Good job.
Cap Daff, I don't know if you watched the bonus stream for Scott, but we know where his ID is, and it's not in his room.
What is the difficulty?
7.
Would you say this is silver-tongued?
Yes.
Yay.
Yes. Yikes.
No. Damn it. I failed. It's sad. Fuck.
What?
That was just my hairband falling to the ground.
Oh, okay. I was like, what was that?
No. Liz, that was your biggest pool. Well, almost, but
Ugh.
that is roasting.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
Great, I'm still heading towards the elevator. If she wants to call security, that's exactly what I want.
She's not, because she's currently distracted talking to Sophia.
Great. So
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked that. That was inappropriate.
I understand it's your friend. I get it. It's my job. I can't just let somebody into a room.
Oh, he's not my friend. He's my fiance. Ta-ding.
Are you staying in the room?
No, because we're getting married this afternoon. I was not supposed to see him like this. So you can imagine how I'm feeling.
All right. Now I need you to
I'm
roll.
like hearing this and I'm like, yeah, queen.
Now I need you to roll charisma subterfuge.
Hooray.
And now the difficulty's 8.
8?
Yeah,
I'm
well,
spending
you
a point
failed
of
your
willpower
previous
this time
roll,
because of
so
this. Sorry, what?
you failed the previous roll, so
Yeah.
I'm like mashing the elevator button.
Difficulty 8, and
Yep.
I'm spending a point of willpower because I ain't taking any chances of bot. Oh, thank God. That is 4 successes. Oh, sorry, 3 successes. I thought that was a 9. That's a 6. 3 successes.
okay, what's his name?
His name is Kenwin. He's in a lot of trouble. As in Kenwin, I'm in a lot of trouble. Like, that's his last name.
What? I'm sorry, what's his name? What's his last name?
Well,
Patches,
He
the
thinks-
door elevator closes.
he thinks he should keep his last name, but honestly, I think my last name sounds much better. And it is, we are in a more modern society where these types of conversations can be had. So I honestly have no idea what he would have put on his room registration because, you know, he thinks one thing and I think the other.
Patches, when the door opens up on the 4th floor,
Mhm.
door 14 is ajar.
All right, buddy, let's get you back in your room. Say I to the probably empty hallway. And like, you know, then I like peek inside. I like give the door a kick with my boot and like sort of stay out of direct line. Like, so if someone shoots.
Jesus Christ.
You're slicing the pie?
Huh?
Never mind.
Kick the door, step back, see what I can see from this angle. And then
When you look in, the room is absolutely trashed. There's clothing piled on the bed all over. All the drawers have been opened up violently, almost as if somebody was rifling through trying to find something.
this is not how you prank someone. This is how you look like you tried to kidnap someone. Well, fucking done.
Roll me perception. Alertness.
No. Perception. Alertness. Patches needs some fucking alertness.
I don't have any alertness either. This is
Botch.
No.
Unless the diff was 5, it's a botch.
There's feet under the curtain.
Going to dump him on the bed on top of all the clothes. Put my hand on my chimerical box weapon. Because I assume open carry isn't a thing, even though we're in World of Darkness.
No, open carry is definitely not a thing.
Yeah, so I'm so I wouldn't be carrying it.
Technically, concealed carry isn't even a thing, but...
Yeah, but if you're concealing it, you know. Yeah. And in such a way that it's going to hopefully do the transforming thingy for me. And come on. I see your feet. Did I see any motion?
The curtain rustles somewhat.
You can come out now.
The curtain gets whipped aside, and Fala, holding her own pistol directly at you,
Jesus Christ.
with one hand behind her back,
I'm going to drop to a knee behind the bed so that I have partial cover.
I mean, those mattresses are pillowy soft. They'll stop a bullet.
No, but maybe, but
Yes.
like it's still
it is
cover,
it is
right?
still covered. Don't worry.
It's like I was standing at it. You know, if she's about to fire, it helps. So you have business with Kenwyn.
She pulls the hammer back.
So you're just gonna shoot me in a hotel room with the door wide open when there's probably security on the way because they're pissed off that I'm bringing someone into a room without his ID or room card?
I don't have to shoot you, Patches.
Great.
I only have to shoot him.
Cool. Well, I brought him back to his room. My job's done.
Then I suggest that you step out the door.
Unfortunately, that makes me an accessory to murder. It's not really cool. Why'd you have to be here now and not in like 5 minutes?
Then how about I make you another deal? You put your gun away, and I'll do the same, and we both leave this place.
Yeah.
This is not the
Unfortunately,
first time
yeah,
we have pointed
the
weapons at each other.
documents that you seem to be throwing around. Not so sure I can trust you to say you're just going to put your gun away.
We can both swear an oath to that effect. So are you getting married like today? Or where are you getting married?
We're getting married at the Chateau Saint-Ambroise, right next to the canal.
Oh.
It's beautiful. It's chilly, but you know, I think it's still a lovely location.
She slides a key card across the desk.
You are such a doll. Thank you so much.
Just don't tell anyone.
Of course I won't. And what was your name?
Layla.
Layla, thank you so much. You saved my day, truly. There might be a tiny extra spring in my step because I'm like, I did something useful. Yay.
I have no desire to shoot you today. And I don't think that you have a desire to shoot me either. We do not need to escalate to violence. Just put your gun away, turn around, Go home.
Unfortunately, my fingerprints are all over his body. There's evidence of my being in this room. You know, I think I got him out of here without being caught, but now I'm totally in plain sight getting him in here. He's gonna be dead. It's gonna be so much pain in my ass.
Then how do you suggest we sort this out?
I don't know. Go have a nice coffee and come back and kill him? Like, once people have seen me leave? Like...
I have no wish to kill him either.
Then what do you want with him?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. And she takes the gun and she slides it back into her clothes. And she keeps her hands up. She walks forward and she picks up a pen off the desk. I am moving very slowly. Sophia, the elevator dings.
As in I've arrived at the floor, or it has arrived at the lobby?
You've
All
arrived
right,
at the
cool.
floor.
I'm walking towards the room.
And she draws a big circle on the wallpaper with the pen.
Sure hope this isn't evidence that'll lead back to you if something shitty goes down.
I am moving very slowly. Sophia, you can see that Patches currently has Fala at gunpoint. Kenwin is lying on the bed. Fala is turned away from Patches and is drawing a big circle on the wall.
Hi, Sophia.
Really? God damn it.
Fala snaps the pen in two and then just starts whipping ink spilling out of the chamber onto the wall.
Jackson Pollock, are you like the Banksy of
What is happening?
ink painting on walls?
You feel a flow of glamour, and the circle on the wall turns into a portal that leads to the balcony outside. And she steps through it. She's still moving quietly.
What the fuck did I focus on making cool shit? I can't fucking make portals out of pieces of wood and metal.
But she was here in the room?
You just saw her.
I mean, she was here when you arrived.
Yes, she was hiding behind a fucking curtain like an idiot.
And then as soon as she's out,
Yeah.
she jumps off the ledge down towards the ground.
She seemed to
Now
be
the portal's still open. It's not a portal to the dreaming. It's literally a hole in the wall. It'll stay open for at least a minute.
I'm going to kick the door closed so that it will, in theory, lock.
Mm-hmm.
So that at least if someone doesn't have a key, they can't get in. Fucking, like, throw my hands up at the state of the room and walk through the gun. Sorry, portal guns going through chat. Walk through the portal.
So you're on the
Not
fourth
letting it
floor.
Yeah.
And as you get to the edge of the door, you see that Fala lands 3-point stance on the ground outside.
Gonna whistle, like, with my fingers between my mouth, like that really loud whistle, to try to see if, like, I can get the band's attention. Realize that's fucking stupid and text Incisor. Fala west side of building. Follow her. Leave us. Boop. Send. Fucking call her. Say the same.
On the west side of the building?
Yeah.
We'll see if we can get there in time.
Thank you.
I have to try to wake him up. It's the right thing to do.
Are you mad with me because Fala happened to be in the fucking room?
No, I'm not. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at myself. Letting this happen. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm blind.
I'm
blind.
Is he still blindfolded or is he face down?
Yes, he's still blindfolded. He's just not tied up.
I would have unblindfolded him
tied?
towards.
Oh yeah,
like,
you would have. Never mind. Okay, so he starts waking up. Yeah, you totally would have. You wouldn't drag him through the lobby blindfolded. You're right.
I'm gonna follow whatever the fuck Sophia's gesturing at.
Are you still outside the portal on the balcony, or
well,
are you going
I would
the
have
other way?
like stepped through and then stepped back in to like check in with you.
It's not a balcony. I misspoke. It's a ledge.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we take the normal door?
Sure.
And then he looks up. Oh no! I fucked up my hotel room again.
I am scampering out of that room, and I'm closing the door as soon as Patches is out.
Yeah.
And then as you close the door, you hear, "Daddy's gonna kill me." Click.
Okay, let's go. What?
Fuck, Dad's gonna kill me.
As we go down the hall, I'm hoping that there might be another open room. Maybe cleaning lady is cleaning one of them or something.
It's too early for that in the morning.
Yeah. Do I have any writing materials on me?
Sure.
Great. I'm just gonna scrabble like someone was in your room. Her name is Fala. She used Wayfair to get out. Slip it under his door. Give it a knock and then sprint down the hallway.
I should play the Benny Hill theme.
And probably into a fire escape. And pull Sophia with me into the fire escape.
It'll make an alarm noise if you go onto the fire escape. You're probably better off just taking the elevator.
Take the elevator.
Click.
You get a phone call. Don't see her. Sorry. Melted away into the crowd.
All right, we're on our way out. He's been deposited. He's conscious and seems to think he fucked up his room. So we win. Thanks for the help. We'll be down in a sec.
We'll take you back to the Spark.
Boop.
As you start walking through the lobby, you just see her, Layla waving, and she says, "Good luck."
Thank you. Oh,
He's starting to wake.
Just, that's okay.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
That's kind of what I was hoping, Coldrake.
You're headed back to the Spark?
Yeah, I think so.
And
Yep.
then that means that that's where we'll end this here.
What, is there something you wanted to do that doesn't involve Braum?
Someone. Actually,
What?
no. I would like probably get into my car and go back to my apartment with little one. Unless
Would you do that and then head back to the Spark? Or
I mean, like, if you want us to all be together at the beginning of next session, yes.
yeah, I kind of
Which
do.
Yeah.
The only thing I want to do is talk to Cloden and Sizer, so I can do that next time.
Mm-hmm. So we could talk to them in the van if you know what you want to say.
Really just thanking them for helping us solve a problem that was in no way their responsibility.
Well, yeah, it's true. They didn't come with us. But they've probably done it for Zister before.
Either way, we'll be able to see what happens next week, won't we?
Yeah. So I'm just going to say that I will have deposited...
Little one back in your apartment.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, then my question is...
And gotten into normal clothes.
Then my question is, what's going to happen next time? If chat has any questions for these people, I have to check a beeping that is occurring in my apartment, so I will be right back.
Okay.
The roof.
That's
roof is
pretty much
on
exactly what I would expect a heist attempt with these two to go.
You and I?
Yeah. So Patches goes, "Fuck this! I don't care.
I have
how
no
I look."
patience for this.
And Sophia's like, "I have nothing but time for you," and because she cares very much about appearances at every step of the way. It's so funny.
Patch's hope was that the security guards would be more bro-like, and she'd be like, "Look, my buddy, he got really fucking drunk. I just want to get him back in his room. You are watching me and witnessing me putting him into his room. You can knock on the door, make sure that no one else is in there, that I'm not lying to you and putting him into someone else's room. You can see that, he's fucking unconscious. I'm not staying or taking anything from the room. Peace. My civic duty is done." Yes, good cop, bad cop. Now I want to... I haven't seen Bon Cop. Is Bon Cop Bad Cop 2 out yet?
Yeah, I bought it on iTunes and then just pulled my scene, and I haven't watched the rest of it yet.
Priorities.
I'm the worst. No, I bought it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I bought it.
You
I
did buy
pre-ordered it off iTunes.
Nice.
Prior to her new position of Spark Guardian, I will tell you, Aragwen, I think she was very removed from court life. I think she would attend maybe a few of the bigger events every year, but I don't think she had
Smoke detectors running out of batteries.
Oh, shit.
No, it's just Bon Cop, Bad Cop.
I don't think she was interested in leading anything, so I think that this is new for her. And I think she's encountering a bunch of new responsibilities that she had maybe wanted to avoid in the past.
Dev, I believe in you. You can do it. No.
Oh, it's Crystal! Hello, Tully!
No Mall Cop.
Oh, Tully, were you here for the lie? Because I think you would be proud of me for that lie.
Oh, yes. The location choice? Yes. I was like, yes. Yes, Liz.
I'm just so thrilled that roll did not fail, because that would have been terrible.
Man, Scott was at Sleep No More? Fuck that guy.
I know. Isn't that nuts? I can't wait to hear how it was.
I don't think that Patches really cares about the title. She just uses it to be a dick towards people because she can. It's much more Sophia's clearly has money, expects to be pampered because she's so pretty. She's gonna give Sophia a tough time forever. But I think their being the same age really helps. I think that they'll have moments of connection over that.
Well, like in this, it's they don't necessarily use the same methods, but they have the same end game. So
yeah, totally. Ooh.
God
well, I'm
damn it!
What?
Glad that you were here, Lennon Rich.
Yay!
Yeah, that was fun. Oh yeah, and there's no play of the game, right? Because there's no Scott.
No, there's no play of the game because there's no Scott.
Could we have a fake play of the game for confetti bombs?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Is it a 1, 2, 3, boom?
Yeah.
That hurts my heart. 1, 2, 3.
Shoot. It's true. She said 1, 2, 3, boom, and I was like, yes, that's definitely the way it works. I'm like, no, 1, 2, shoot, but
whatever.
I was ready for it.
Whatever.
I was ready for it. It all worked. We did
I
the
say,
thing.
Who cares?
She wins. She gets
as long as we play by
no
the same
point value
rules.
play of the game.
Rules don't matter. the name of my memoirs.
But I gave Scott an hour. I gave each of you an hour, sort of.
Yeah.
So there you go. But it does mean that we are going to get a chance to actually play. That is going to happen next week. But we have a lot of stuff coming up in the coming week. When is Scott returning?
He returns late tomorrow night, so he will not be streaming tomorrow. I believe that spot has not yet been taken for a Steel stream. So if someone wants to, they can. I think Monday might be completely up for grabs. Monday's a shit show for me, so I don't have time.
So we'll see. Tuesday, I think Julian has a stream.
Yeah, they're continuing until dawn. I'm hoping to get there late. But yeah, that's going to be happening.
Nice.
And then Wednesday...
I think JT's going to be back home with
Wednesday
VR.
is going to be the triumphant return of Noctis's non-canon VR adventures at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 8 p.m. is RPG Clinic. I'll be there. Not sure what it's going to be. Probably just still more Q's and A's, but my question is, why has nobody cared about where Kyoko ended up?
Priorities.
On Thursday...
I'm not text her too? I thought I texted her. Oh shit, maybe I forgot to...
She wasn't with you in your outing.
I know, I was trying to text everyone who wasn't at the Spark, but I think I may have forgotten to list her. God damn it, Liz.
Thursday.
I care.
I feel like I have some reason not to, but I'm pretty sure I'm fine. I'm good to go.
We're gonna have to do a rescue mission, guys. Someone's been
Yep.
captured. We must save.
So it's either going to be more Dungeon Keeper or possibly some Diablo 3 now that the season has actually begun. We shall see.
And on Friday...
We are continuing with New Vegas. Dead Money. Gonna try to finish up the game, and then the next game we'll be playing is Sleeping Dogs, which I'm super excited about.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Saturday?
I'm gonna stream something during the day, and I don't know what yet. Probably Switch Stardew. Switch Stardew. Switch to.
Jesus.
No matter what, folks, I will point out that Liz is only about 60 away from a 1,000 quote extravaganza.
Holy shit, really?
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Just did 1,000 followers, now you're 1,000 quotes.
Oh, the pizza party. I'm just gonna make
Yes.
every week a pizza party
to
for
be a
various
poutine
excuses.
party.
Well, once CSLB we go.
I haven't had a pizza party yet. I don't know why. I don't know of any milestone that I can use for it, but we'll see. Either way, I have to thank Cavendiff and Aragorn. I will remind people that if you want your art featured at the beginning of these shows, you gotta post it on our wiki. Otherwise, that's where I pull the images from. I don't necessarily pull from Twitter because I can't assume that they're good to go. So throw that in there. It is what we would love to see.
And if
my streams are always a pizza party here.
for you or you're having trouble, just send me a message on Twitter. Classic quote. But yeah, if uploading to our website is too much for you, let me know. I want to help. Let's do this. Let's get your art on our website because it's fantastic.
If you are curious as to where Talus, Kyoko, Porik, Claude, Incisor, what they all did immediately after waking up, you can find out coming up on the forums on rpgclinic.com. So I will give people incentive to visit that place. Hopefully I'll be able to get one a day up there. Possibly Cog? I don't know. I might do Cog over Incisor. Incisor kind of woke up like behind the bar by Sophia.
Right there. Hello.
Hello.
So that's where it'll be. You can check the forums. I'll tweet about it as well so that you'll know to look. But that's where those will go up. In the meantime, we have streams to look forward to in the coming week. For everybody out there, it's... For a lot of you, it's getting colder. For some of you, it's getting warmer. But no matter what, it'll always be Cool. Right here. Yeah, see, there you go. They play along. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah, we will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.